Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Let's go 2021, Week 18, at the Rams game. The 49ers win 27-24 in overtime. We know that. This game, man, one, the Saints ended up winning. And so it turned it into a, win or lose game and you're out, right? That's the idea. Eric Crocker, he was just on there. I put this poll up and I thought this was interesting because, if you look at this poll here, which win was bigger for the 49ers? The Seahawks, the 2019 Week 17 Seahawks game, both of these were the last weeks of the season, got more votes. Now, Crocker, he goes on to say, he's on here somewhere. Yeah, Rams game, if they lost, they missed the playoffs. Doesn't get any bigger than that. Seahawks game was for home field, but if they lost, they were still in. Big, but not as big as a play-in game. I get that. And so, I understand why there's no wrong answers here. So just understand that. Our goal is to set up a clearly defined rubric to where we can gauge success here. But the Rams game was huge. It was literally huge because you went into that game. The 49ers struggled off and on, in the playoffs, out of the playoffs, in the playoffs, out of the playoffs. And they had to win that game on the road. Now it's the Rams' house, and, we had won 5 consecutive games against the Rams, so that didn't seem too bad. But, man, what an awesome environment. Going in there, SoFi Stadium, we packed it out. Way more 49ers fans than, were around for the Rams fans. No doubt about that. And then, if you look at it, here's what's crazy. The Rams were 12-4. Obviously, they went on to win the Super Bowl. But the 49ers fell down 17-0. You remember freaking McVay running in the end zone and celebrating with his players and all that stuff. And then the game just took a drastic turn for the Rams. And so they fought back, tied it up 17-17. Then the Rams went and took the lead again with Cooper Kupp scoring a touchdown with 2 minutes left. And it was like, oh, man, you had the epic Juwan Jennings touchdown, an awesome pass from Jimmy Garoppolo with 26 seconds left. Then you go into overtime, you kick a field goal, and then you get the play. One of the best plays, just that I could possibly remember. So this is a clip from one of our Patreon breakdowns. Now, again, if you want to, we have every single offense and defensive play from the last 2 years that you can go back and watch. Literally, if you're on Patreon, you just click Rams in the search bar. It pulls up all the Rams games, offense, defense, whatever. So this is one of the clips. It's just a 1-minute clip of the Ambry Thomas interception. Walk-off interception.
All right, look at him letting this go. And look at where our rook is, Ambry Thomas. He is in perfect position. This is cover 3, right? Deep third, middle third, outside deep third. He is in perfect position, already reading the quarterback. He doesn't have his back to the quarterback. I'm so thankful. Tracks the ball perfectly. Doesn't even care about the wide receiver. He acts like he is the intended wide receiver. Plays it. I thought Ambry Thomas played really, really well when his eyes are to the QB. Now, if this was a perfectly thrown ball, you could say, well, maybe Odell passes him, but he sure as hell didn't there. And he read the ball much better than Odell Beckham Jr. did. Right there, the ball's being let go right now. Odell's still not looking. Now he's looking. Hasn't found the ball yet. Looks like Odell found the ball. Little too late. Ambry Thomas, the rookie, put it on him, baby.
Oh, man, it puts a big smile on my face. How awesome is this, man? If nothing else, hopefully you walk away from today's episode pumped up. This is awesome. These are so many quality wins just in the past 3 years. 2019 and 2021 were just lights out years. What's up, Perk? Now it's a party. And it was just awesome. Now, if we look at the individual performances of that 49ers Rams game, Jimmy Garoppolo threw for 340 yards. 1 touchdown pass, which was the last minute of the regulation, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks. So a lot of yards, struggled a little bit. He was not healthy at that point. Debo, 4 receptions, 95 yards. Also, 8 rushes, 45 yards and a touchdown. Also, passing touchdown to Juwan Jennings for 24 yards. Good gosh, talk about a triple threat. And he was back there returning kicks. Debo he made some money that game. Rightfully so. Juwan Jennings, 6 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hell yes. Ayuk, 6 catches, 107 yards. Mosley and the Rook, Ambry Thomas with interceptions. Armstead that dude, he had 2 of the best games of his career back to back. Really 3 straight games. But Armstead just week 18, 7 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss against the Rams. Went off. Drake Greenlaw, 12 tackles. Man, I love it. That was awesome. So, Grand Asa, what's up, man? He says, I was so happy for the rookie. He was getting better and better leading to that play. I just finished this morning, got up about 5:30 and, working on our 49ers roster countdown. So if you missed it, please go check that out after this. The Ambry Thomas, roster breakdown. Oh man, it was so fun. I love that kid. And diving through his numbers, he struggled, man. I think he had 4 out of 6 games below a 40 grade Pro Football Focus to start the year. But then if you look at, his last 5 games, 5 starts, 2 against the Rams, 1 against Dallas, like some top tier programs, he didn't allow over 100% passer rating, like played very, very well. So Ambry Thomas he's peaking. He might not even start. He might not even start for this 49ers defense. It's different, man. It's different. So now let's go through my criteria here. Okay. Playoffs / long-term impact. Golly, man, I gave it a 9. It got us in the playoffs. That's huge. It made us, the wild card team, which is awesome. Quality opponents 10. They won the Super Bowl and it was on the road. So yeah, perfect 10. Memorable, yeah, 10. Oh my gosh. You got the walk-off interception. How many times can you say that? You got overtime. You got winning on the road. You got your backs against the wall. You got a last-minute drive. That's incredible, man. That is absolutely incredible.